Welcome back to the Make a Baby podcast. I'm Carolina Sotomayor, your podcast host and Reiki womb healer. So today we are talking about if your goal is to get pregnant in 2026, then you found the right place, the right podcast, the right page, the right womb healer. Because it is my goal in 2026 is to connect with 1,000 women and help them heal. And if your goal is to get pregnant, I got the systems, the spiritual strategies, and the proven methods to help you. Now, if we're trying to get pregnant in 2026, understand that this is your year. This is a year to put you first, for you to stop abandoning yourself, start honoring yourself, start loving yourself. And when we are talking about womb healing, it's very simple. I'm going to credit my healing mentor, Catherine Havey, and this statement is that there are 3 root causes to any wound. That is a lack of safety, a lack of worthiness, or the lack of belonging. So when we're discussing healing and we're discussing womb healing and trying to get pregnant in 2026, I want that to be at the forefront of your mind. We can have a father wound, a mother wound, insert whatever it is. However, you don't need to heal all of those to get pregnant. You don't need to be more worthy to get pregnant. But what we do need is for you to feel safe. And that has been the paramount cornerstone soapbox that I have preached and have said to anyone that would listen since 2017, since I started my Reiki career. And when we feel safe, we can then receive. When we feel safe, we operate differently. We make different decisions. We speak up differently. We stand differently. We menstruate differently. We have intimacy differently. When you feel safe, your whole life changes, and so does your fertility. So, in order to conceive, we need to be able to receive. In order to receive, we need to feel safe. So, our goal this year is to feel safe. Feel safe to feel our emotions, feel safe to receive ourselves, to be ourselves, to receive love, to feel safe and insert it in every relationship, in every scenario, in every conversation that you have in 2026. It's very simple. And when we feel safe, our cortisol levels are smaller, shorter. If you know me, I'm a little quirky, so English is going to be a little hard in this conversation. It is 9:27 at night, and I have not recorded this in the time that I thought I would, but here I am. I want to be here. I want to be consistent. I want to show up for you. So I'm recording it at the end of the evening, right before bedtime. I'm supposed to be putting my little to sleep, but I'm taking 15 minutes to record this because it is on my heart and my soul. So this is my message. This is my manifesto. This is everything that I want to build, every program and every service and every session I provide. If you're wanting to get pregnant in 2026, I want you to feel safe first and foremost, and we go from there. When I can help you feel safe, you heal faster, you speak differently, you love differently. Sometimes your goals shift. You can quantum leap. Imagine when you feel safe, you can run instead of just crawl. So in some women that I work with, a lot of women don't know what that looks like because a lot of the women that I work with are still in fight or flight, or they're in freeze or in fawning. It's because their nervous systems are not supported. They're dysregulated and they are living in fear, maybe not physical fear, but like fear of disappointment, fear of disappointing someone else, fear of letting someone down, fear of not living up to an expectation. And that keeps us stuck. That keeps our wombs closed. And if we want to conceive, we have to open our wombs. And the number one thing is feeling safe. So I am also going to be more unapologetically myself this year and show you more of my personality, more of my quirks. I've been weird. I think people started describing me weird in 4th grade that I can remember. I've always been different. I recently, in the past few years, reconnected with my best friend from high school, and shout out to Janice. And she says, "You've always been quirky." And I didn't like it that she called me that. I was like, I guess I am quirky, but now I'm a witch and I'm a priestess and I'm a healer and I talk to spirit babies and I can see inside wombs, and I'm really fucking good at what I do. I'm really fucking good at healing. I spent a year doing marketing and podcast support and all of that, and I had a good time doing my job, but not necessarily in the role that I was in. And I it became crystal clear. I am meant to do this. I am wholeheartedly here. My whole womb lights up. I'm really excited for some things that we have in the works. We have this amazing community for free that is on the school platform. Come and join us. We're also going to be opening up a program called She Receives. And this is something I have channeled. I have downloaded from my angels, from Mother Earth, Mary Magdalene particularly, and is in order to conceive, we must be able to receive. So this program is about receiving, mastering the art of receiving ourselves, receiving abundance, receiving our vision, receiving our baby soul, receiving our menstruation, receiving anything and everything that we want, but especially love and frequency, and casting that vision for the next thing that we want to bring into our lives. Not just getting pregnant, because getting pregnant is not enough. We have to hold that pregnancy. We need to surrender to ourselves when we're doing birth, and then we have to restore ourselves when we're in postpartum. So we need to be able to receive all of that, because motherhood is about reciprocity. It's about giving, and then we also receive. So if we're only ever giving, we're never going to fill our cups back up. This is so important to prevent so many, like, I know that you want a baby more than anything. I wanted a baby more than anything. But I also wanted to do things differently. I wanted to break generational patterns. There were certain things I did want to keep, but I also know now that what I was seeking was I wanted to be an emotionally regulated mom, so that I had capacity to break cycles, so that my child had the childhood I didn't have, but the childhood that child that I'm having deserved. And to do that, you need to be able to have a supported nervous system. And we do that by healing out all the inherited crap that we have that's limiting us, that is triggering us, that we don't know that we are responding and being reactive with. And that is what I'm going to be doing in She Receives. It's an 8-week program. We're opening that up very soon. And if you're wanting to join that, go ahead and DM me on Instagram, or you go to the link in the show notes, and you can join the waitlist there. If you join the community, I am offering 15-minute fertility readings for anyone during the month of February and March. If you join, 15-minute reading. I am doing it during the day, so you'll have to get a spot that will be given to you when you join, and that's 100% free. I want to be of service to you. I want to be able to give you resources, either find a program that fits your budget or a free resource that fits your needs. I'm just so excited to be able to be operating in this space and to be of service to you. The last thing is, you are more than you think you are. You are more than you give yourself credit for. You are bigger and better and more powerful than you really think you are. Most of the time in my history that I've seen since my spiritual awakening is I'll go through a rough patch before people around me or in my community will. And I felt like I got a lot of clarity in December, end of December and January. And it really opened me up. And I held my first in-person circle in late January. And it was the most powerful experience that I ever hosted in my life. Um, we've done online circles, but this was transcending that. This was much more potent. There's something magical about when women gather in person, about when women come together and see each other. It was one of the most magical moments of my life. I got married, I had a baby, I had horses, I've graduated college. It was one of those moments. It was a top 10 moment in my life. And I encourage you, if you are in Omaha, um, or if you want to come, message me and I would love to hold space for you. I'm also looking for opportunities to travel around the country. So if you want me to come to your city and host a circle, let me know. And these circles are not about making money. I don't make money from the circles, but it is about the transformation. It's about the magic that happens when we all sit in harmony and community together and we receive each other. Lives changed that night, and I will forever be changed because of it. And it was electric. And I want to do more of it. I want to do that to the day I die. So just meeting new souls I have never met before. All who wanted to have babies, all who wanted to support one another, heal their wombs. It was absolutely intoxicating and amazing. So this is our year. And we're going to do that with Reiki, with spirit baby communication. We have 111 Reiki babies to date, and I'm super excited. My soul is on fire, and I cannot wait to take you with me. I'll talk to you soon. Join the Make a Baby community, and I'll see you tomorrow.